Good evening, PM sir. I am Bhavan Jayaprakash from VKMB School of Communication and Information. Last week, in a dialogue with the Singapore Press Club, Rear Admiral Liu Tak Yu commented on how the mainstream media can remain relevant with the advent of the online media, which sometimes can be partisan. Do you think that both media forms can exist in symbiosis without being adversaries of each other? Surely, as we mature as a society, there is room for more diversity in the media landscape. Diversity in the sense that there is a variety of viewpoints, but of course with certain OB markers pertinent to Singapore.
Are you Singaporean or international student?
I'm a Singapore citizen.
Were you born here?
Yes.
Okay. I agree with you. As we mature, there's more room. There have to be OB markers, but we want a diversity of views. The difficulty we have is not in holding back diverse views in the media. It is in having enough range of well-considered views which are well-argued and cogent from different perspectives which can contribute to the national debate. It's not easy. Supposing we ask you to write an op-ed piece once a week in the newspapers, argue against the government, whatever the policy is of the day. You can write one piece, two pieces, maybe 5 pieces. After 6 months, to think what you are going to argue against the government is a full-time job. Not easy. So, the new media, people have great expectations of it. But it's not so easy to make news. You can blog, I saw, I report. Is that the final version? Is that the considered perspective? Is that definitive, verified? Or are you just repeating something which somebody told you and you heard and you typed down? So when people go on the new media, you get all kinds of views. You are not sure what to make of it. If you want considered views, then somebody has to think, report, gather, verify, write up, edit, publish, and then there's criticism and then there's improvement. And that requires a proper newspaper or news agency or media corp, and whether they publish it in hard copy or whether they put it on the web is a different kind of product. The challenge is that we are not sure whether consumers will actually pay for it or not. So you can read everything on the web, many of it for free, and as a result, many of the eyeballs have gone onto the web, and the newspapers are finding it difficulty just to stay alive. And they don't know how to get away from this. And the newspaper people tell me that this is called the original sin. I asked, what is the original sin? He said, there's a first fundamental mistake which the newspapers made when they put material online for free. And once the eyeballs got used to for free, they refused to pay any money, and no newspaper has figured out how to make money online. And I think that's a problem. I don't have an immediate solution, but I think that it is, if there's no good newspaper which people can read and rely upon, both for news and for opinions, we are going to be the poorer, and it will be harder for us to discuss amongst ourselves and to make sense of the world around us.